Okay.
Yeah, we can start by testing that one. Then maybe if it works, then we can maybe add another assert to actually confirm whether the to confirm whether has it worked.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working, eh? Yeah, then we can confirm actually if at all it redirects to the right to the right to the right to the right place. That means we have to do another assert to check if if it redirects to the route for login user. Yeah.
Which assert was that? It's the same.
Pardon?
I don't remember the assert.
And that assert is that one exactly. That one. Redirects. Yeah.
Response. HTTP response expected URL. Login user.
No. Again, I think
Status.
I think
Do we use reverse?
yes. We use reverse to again just wrap that login user in the reverse function. Then you can also the last parameter they say there is actually the status code again. The
Status
target.
code.
Yeah, so we can still use 302. Put a comma first and then 302. Try to run. Yeah.
How is it going to know it's a status code? Should I put status code here?
Actually, for the redirect, yeah. If you're very conversant when it was
Oh, it's a redirect. It's not assertive.
yes, yeah. The first part, the first is it argument? Yeah. The first positional argument is a what? Is a yeah is the response object itself, right?
Yeah.
You can also you can try to check out. Maybe before putting it back, you can actually check the error it gives you, because actually in most cases in the error itself, that's where the the solution is usually located. Because for it will tell you
No reverse match.
reverse for not found, right? Yeah, so then it kind of like helps you scale down where your error is. Yeah. We could do another one without a username, and we see if at all it will yell at us, because from my thinking, no, wait, it has to be another test.
But we can test. Oh, okay. Like a.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
usually.
Either way, we shall still have to write it.
But since it doesn't change a lot, just copy, then you just edit. Just copy from 18, and then we just edit. Maybe call it test register user without password, even in the signature there. Maybe without username. Yeah, let's start with username. Yeah, and like I said, tests, even if you have more tests than the code you have, yeah, there is no thing as over testing. Yeah. Yeah, because it helps at least to cover the bases. If no username, form is not posted. Okay.
I'll rephrase that
Yeah,
later.
yeah. But
Yeah.
at least what I expect, if at all the username is not given, the form validation will fail, and then oh, wait. First undo. First undo. Just make the string where you had put the value of the username, just make it empty.
Mhm.
Yes. Like that. Yeah, that could. Since it's going to re-render the it has to re-render the register page, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is what? Where is the render?
Because actually it's
But do I have that in my views?
the good thing when you do a test, you know that actually you don't. Oh, we can go to the views and maybe even first implement it there.
Because I don't have that in my views. I don't know how we are going to.
Okay, but we can put it there. We can put it there if we want. Maybe after line 18, we can create some space there and try to test if at all the username exists. Maybe using an if statement. If
Name is not none. Hmm? No, is none.
okay,
Hmm?
or you can just use the negation. That you can just say if not username, that can also work.
Oh,
You can use
icon.
the not username, then you re-render the what the then you just go on line 20 and just return exactly, yeah, like that. Or actually, I think even can't we even chain them,
Change them to.
like we chain everything? We could, we could try it. We could.
What do you mean by chain
Wait,
them?
wait.
Chain what?
Oh,
Or like if the username is not there.
okay. It's fine. Let's first do them individually.
Mm,
Yeah. Uh,
wanted me to push these in.
just copy paste what you have done on line 19 to 20 for both for email and password, right? Yeah, I think that will do. Yes. Since you are
So how do you
pardon
does this
pardon.
does this render the empty page or it renders it with the other values which have been entered?
If you wanted it to render with the other values, the old values that have been rendered, then you had to send a request dot post back. Yeah, but maybe that one is for another tutorial. But
That one can be.
yeah, but that one you can, you'll add it maybe. Yeah, but so we are saying on line 33 that so since we are rendering, that means we expect a 200, right? Yeah, we are not
Mm,
redirecting, we are rendering. You get it?
if because oh, Yeah, we are rendering the.
We are rendering the page again. We are rendering the page again. We are not redirecting. Yeah, it would have made sense if at all the form had been submitted, then we would have to redirect, not so. I mean, if at all
This
the
set
form
of
had
code
been
is for
saved.
what?
Pardon?
Mm.
Pardon?
I think we are. Isn't it like an if it's re-rendering the form, then it's. I thought it would be like some sort of error, maybe for which error was that? Is it like 403 or so? I'm not sure which error it should be, but 200 seems. What does this mean? I know it means that we are re-rendering the page, but in this case we are talking about the posting. So we are trying to say the posting should fail. So when we say status code is 200, what do we mean?
That means if now the thing is, maybe in the what we could do, we could add maybe a context to do what, to go with the we could add a context to go with a context containing a message that will tell the user what they didn't do well, right? That
Okay.
is just food for thought, right?
So the status 200 is
Now,
referring to that we are re-rendering this page.
yeah, as long as you're rendering, yeah. But maybe we could go to views, views.py, and maybe we just add another dictionary after, at the end there, on line 20, inside there we just put a comma and add another context that we can put it in a dictionary and say maybe username username is empty, something like that. Wait, the key, okay, that could be a value. Username is empty, and then
What's the key? Context.
you can call it, maybe you can call it username error, anything you want. Yeah. Username error, something like that. Yeah. So now what you do to actually, so when re-rendering now, you have to look out for that under the context. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, fine. The mere fact that it has rendered line 33 is okay, right? Then we try to see if at all that thing is in the context. So we can say maybe self dot something. We try to check that context. I know there is a method for that. Just move down that slowly until we get something to do with the context.
Is it also an assert?
Yes. Just try to scroll down to see if there is something to do with context. Oh, maybe let's use request. Let's use assert equal. Let's use assert equal again. But you open the brackets and you say response dot context. Then it's a dictionary, right? Like you saw. Wait.
Yeah.
So since it's a dictionary, you have to put some square braces there. And put in the key. It was username. Yeah. Then put a comma. No, not inside there. Then the string that we sent. I think it was username. Username is empty, right? Yeah, let's see if it works. Yeah, so actually that means actually we are right, since the username was empty. Yeah, and so that context was sent back. Yeah, so are you getting how we are getting? I thought we had gotten an error there.
That was from a previous.
But at least you have seen where my argument is coming from. Yeah. Now at least we know that part, that section of the username has been tested, and it's actually the one that has been failing. Yeah. So maybe you do the rest for the
Password and email.
how you do the rest for password and email. Though I wanted us to also try to to do one for the someone. Had you already put someone to restrict someone that is already logged in from accessing the register page?
Let me see if I did that. I don't remember.
In case anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask, because today people are very silent.
No, I don't have that restriction yet.
Chitimbo,
Okay, I don't have it here. I have it in the templates.
you have it in the templates, eh?
I don't have it on the methods yet.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Remember the approach I showed you last time of adding some of using user passes test. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, we could try it. We could try it and see if at all it gives us if at all it passes the test. Yeah, because when you do it, even if we decide to because the way I sometimes we can use user passes test, it actually helps us with permissions. Yeah, in one way or the other. Did you have that code snippet, the one we used last time? Then we use a passes test.
But I don't even know where I put it.
Okay,
I had it.
Okay, it is fine. It is fine. We can try to.
Don't remember. No, not this one.
All right, maybe let's try to put it. Was it that one?
Yeah, I remember I copied it and I kept it somewhere.
Hey, okay.
Okay. We had to create this function. We just copy everything.
Yeah, just maybe copy and put it above there, so that we can work with it.
I just copied it, but then I hadn't tested it to see if it works.
Yeah. So all we did is define yeah. All we did is define a user must be logged out to access, right? And then you just have to, now what you have on line 18, you have to put it just below line 19. In order for it to be a decorator, you have to put it exactly before the.
I beg your pardon.
Now, okay, remove that line 19, that empty line. Just do a backspace. That is what I wanted. Yeah. So basically, it will check this. If at all the user is authenticated, then though it says login URL, usually this is actually a redirect. Yeah, this is a redirect. Then redirect field underscore name. Redirect field underscore name is what? I think even here you could even use the reverse. I've never used it, but we could give it a try.
On this login URL.
Yeah, instead of this string, we could try. Let's try and use a reverse. Yeah, we need to be very experimental in these things. Okay, that's the one.
Complain.
Just import it from no, it's from
Django URL, is it?
Django.urls down here, line 5.
Do I have it there already?
Line 5. This view exists, you are sure, eh?
Yeah, let me just confirm. Check here. Wait. Let me first understand what we are doing. Saying we want the login URL. Let's see. It's this one. Okay.
Why did you comment out the app name? It confuses you.
It was throwing errors, so I first left it. It was throwing me errors.
All right.
And I wasn't sure whether where it was coming from, so I said let me first leave it because I wanted to work on something and the whole app had crashed.
Okay.
But I'll
that is fine.
I can understand how it works.
Yeah.
What am I looking for? The login URL is this one.
So basically, what we want to test is if at all the user is not logged in. That means when they try to access the register page, they should be redirected to the maybe to the okay, to any page, to any page, yeah, to any page you want. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter as long as the page, yeah, any page you want. Let's try to test that. Members, if you have any questions, please just post them in the chat. We shall try to touch one at a time. Yeah. Today I just wanted someone else to be in the hot seat for a change. Yeah. So maybe we can first try to test it out when we run our application. Can you try to run the application to see if at all it brings the results we want? Seems we have an error there.
Yeah.
Where is it coming from?
Must be from this.
Is it because of the first scroll down?
I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see. Have you understood the error? I think it's, let me first see.
Maybe I'll have to first check the name of the what? The name of the URL. The name of that URL. Scroll.
Oh, these are okay. Okay. Let me just get this. This is the one I had picked.
All articles URL. I can't read your error properly. Then name. Circular import. Okay, just gonna replace the other one with the hard-coded URL for now, and we see if at all the error goes away. Just remove the reverse and just put. Was the reverse there at first? Had you imported it?
Yeah, I'd imported it.
Okay,
I was
first.
just trying to undo.
No, okay, no. It's just double quotes. Just double quotes.
Oh, no brackets.
Just double quotes. Then. Try running again and I see. Now it's working well. That means the other quick fix of ours doesn't work. Okay, it is fine.
Yeah.
Now you try to access your browser and see if at all we get some. If at all the feature actually works. But someone has to first log in. First log in and then try to register. They then just go up there in the URL and go to the registration link. I think you
Doesn't redirect.
I think you don't. First go
Yeah,
to
what I did in my whatever.
first go to your main urls.py file and I see
the main.
the main one.
That's this one.
It is okay. Then which one links to the registration with those two?
This one.
Which one?
The last one.
24.
The last one. Writers.
24.
Yeah.
That means you have to prepend your link with writers.
Why? Because I didn't have that here.
Because you're hard coding. Yeah. Exact. Now you go in your link in your browser. You have to prepend it there. You have to do writers/register because that's the full path.
Yeah. So
And
it redirected.
Yeah. So we just have to go and test it in the tests now. Yeah. You are changing it now.
No, I was going to try out something else, but no,
Okay.
I'll try it out later.
All right. Yeah.
So
we can stop the server and just go to the tests and try to test it.
Okay.
So how should we call that test? Maybe test. Figure out a catchy name.
We are trying to test whether
Maybe
that a registered user shouldn't access this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe registered user shouldn't register, something like that.
Logged in user.
By the way, yeah, logged in user. Logged in user shouldn't register.
These names are long.
They are very long, just no. The rest, are we following? People are quiet.
Yes, we are following.
No one is even pitching in to help us. Reno, you're not
Yes,
even
please, Emma.
you're not pitching in to help us. Today, yeah.
I'm sorry, Maz trying to follow, but where I can help, I'll pitch in.
The good thing Sylvia is going to Sylvia is doing these things herself. It shouldn't give you trouble asking her when you're stuck.
Yes.
All right. How do you think we are going to handle this, Sylvia? Because one thing you should know, actually, each test, each method of the test that runs, it creates an instance of the database, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It creates a new test database on which to run your test. Yeah. So that means by the time it reaches here, there is actually no user, right?
The user is logged in.
Okay, fine. What I'm saying is that by the time it gets to line 36, right?
There's no user, so we should first log in first log in the user.
Actually, we should first create a user. We log them in, and then we do the registration.
Okay.
I think for creating a new user, we don't need to. Okay. I wanted to see if at all we could use some of your code instead of you writing it. But first, scroll up and I check in your tests if there is a place where you created a user.
We don't have a login, whatever.
Okay. First go up. First scroll up.
What was this?
Yeah. We shall need part of that. Yeah. We shall need part of that. But right, what we're going to do, we're going to physically create a user object using the user model. So at least I would like to know if at all, because we need to first import the user model now. No, for you don't have it there because you used the default user model, not so? That's the case. So that means we also have to import it up there on line 4. It's from django.contrib.auth.models. Yeah, you import user. Okay. Yeah, so it's actually what we are going to use to create the new user. So on that line, you can just create a new variable user. And equate it to you know how to create a new user.
User dot object.
Yeah, it is create underscore user. Yeah. Then it takes of course it takes the username as a keyword argument. Give it any username.
I keep forgetting these are the tests now.
Yeah, you can give it any username you want. So the username, the email, and the password. The good thing with create user, it creates and does what, and saves at the same time, so you do everything in one go. Yeah, so after creating that user, we have to log them in. So that's where we use the self.client client.login. Then this also will take in, just add .login. This also will take in the what? Will take in of course a username and password. So as they are up there,
Response.
actually just
Should it be response is equal to?
mm,
Why is it complaining here?
it's complaining because on line 37 you didn't what? Pass in the self since
Oh yeah.
Self.
Okay.
Yes. So just put in the keyword. Just copy what you did on 41, username and password. Then remove that email. Yeah. So once the user is logged in, then now we are going to try to access the register route, because that's the test we want, not so? So maybe what we could do, cause when we go to line 32 to, I think line 32 and 33. Line 32 and 33, you can copy line 32 and 33. Yeah, and just yes, Samuel had run away. Samuel, what had happened? You had run away. Then what should we have there? So maybe fill in the username and we see.
Should it be the exact one?
If it's
The one we used up there.
we can use another one. We can use another one. We can use another one. Okay. Hey, wait, what about the email? Because you're registering a user, not so? Wait.
We're registering. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was confusing myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we just go, because now we start the tests, right?
Yeah.
Because if at all that person is already logged in, that means the response should be a redirect, not so? The response should be 302.
Yeah.
For the status code, okay? Excuse me. Then can we first try let's first try that one and see if at all we are successful so far. I'm not seeing the bottom there, so
That's all.
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means that it actually worked, right? Yeah. Maybe just to confirm.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, we can do we can know where it actually redirected to? Because I think you said it could redirect to the. We said we want to redirect it to the. Was it?
Make it,
You can just copy line 26 instead of repeating.
yes.
I think just work on the indentation and you have used double R there. Okay, yeah, let's try to run. If it works, then we'll know that at least you had a good day. And it actually works. Wow, that is nice. So yeah, try to test others. Yeah, there is a fail. Let's I want to see. Wait, I want to see the what error message it has brought. Yeah. Because you see actually what it does. Response redirected to list. It's what it expected, but
Yeah.
it got login. Yeah. So
That's
in one
nice.
way or the other, actually, they even help you to. It's like they cheat for you. Yeah. So I think at least you have gotten enough confidence to finish the rest of the tests. Yeah.
Yes. I'll get into it and do as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's like as if someone was trying to ask a question. Oh, it was a network issue. All right. Yeah. But yeah, the good thing this time around, someone else got the chance to be in the driver's seat. Yeah. And we try to do something. But actually, from the last test, if at all you scroll down from the last test, yeah, from the last test, I actually don't think even the what the validation. I don't think even the validation took place. I mean the registration. I don't think even the form validation. I don't think it took place because the decorator. The good thing with the decorators, they are first checked even before they go before they call that view, right? Yeah. So the mere fact that the user failed to pass the test even before the view itself, that means our decorator worked and it redirected them right away. Yeah. So now when you go back to the decorators, can you try to go back to the decorators? I mean to the views.py. The reason now you see that user passes test, you can now, I'm assuming, because the user, the inbuilt user, the one of Django, comes with some attributes, right? There is that we can call on. There is I think it comes with the three attributes. There is, I think, super user. There is I think there is also admin, and there is staff. You know those attributes, right?
Yes.
Or you can also create your other attributes. But if at all you use those attributes, if at all you use, you can go to the admin and you check them out. Yeah, first run your server. Yeah, Pauline is back. Pauline, what's up with your data? Yeah, data over. Just try to access that logged in user. Their details.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you see? Yeah.
The ones.
And you see up there is permissions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, in one or the other, you can play around with these three attributes: staff status and super user status. Just by now, like the way you see is authenticated, you can use is underscore super user, is underscore staff in small letters, and then super user in small letters also. Like the way you saw is underscore authenticated, right? Yeah. So if at all, maybe, if at all in your system, these are the only two types of users you have: staff users and super users. So that means you could actually, you could limit the views that you want maybe it only be used by the staff. Also limit those you want only be viewed by the super user, or if at all you want to use some for both the staff and super user, using the user's passes test. In one way, if at all you play around with it very well, it would easily help you do away with work out permissions very, very fast. Are you getting my idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if at all you feel like trying it out, you could try it out. But that is one way actually you can handle permissions very well. All you have to do now, when you go back to your views.py, we can go back to views.py. All you have to do is just create functions like the one you did on 15 and 16. Like the one you did on 15 and 16, you just create another one, maybe user must be staff, something like that, right? And then maybe and okay, super user, and then of course they take in a user, and maybe you return maybe user dot is underscore staff. Oh yeah, super user. Yeah, and then it is that one. It is that function you have defined on 17 that you will pass through the what? That you will pass through the that you will pass through that, and you're good to go. And just like that, your permission works. Hope you're getting kind of like the flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least